Friends, how are you? By blessings of the God, you are doing well. So this is Dr. A B Jena, faculty member, PG Department of Business Management, Fakirmund University, Vyas of Bihar, Balasore, Odisha. Friends, once again I am welcome to all of you to your channel, to my channel, Dr. A B Jena CLASSES. So friends, आज हम डिस्कशन करेंगे 62 vital MCQs from the cost accounting. So I have prepared on your request as per the prescribed syllabus of SSB for the subject of commerce. Apart from, so this discussion will be very useful and fruitful होगा to particular to the commerce board of CBSE, NCERT and CHEC. आज का डिस्कशन बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड ऑल्सो एक्साइटिंग होगा, particularly that is the UG and PG students so far than the subject of commerce, management, MFC. Also आज का डिस्कशन भी बहुत यूजफुल एंड fruitful होगा those who are studying that is CA and ICWA फाउंडेशन कोर्स के लिए. आज का डिस्कशन भी बहुत एक्साइटमेंट होगा, particularly those who are going to appear the UGC NET JRF in the subject of commerce and management, and also really those who are interested for the lectureship to appear the public service commission और यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल आप ज़रूर देखिए एंड एकेडमी का मज़ा लीजिए. एंड सो दिस इज़ द वेरी यूनिक एंड हेल्पफुल एंड यूजफुल होगा, क्योंकि इन द सेमिस्टर एग्जामिनेशन पर्टिकुलर टू द स्टूडेंट्स एंड यू मे फाइंड दैट इज द ट्रू और फॉल्स और MCQs और write one or two sentences or the fill in the blank. So that's why आज का डिस्कशन बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड यूजफुल होगा. सो मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ आप सब लोग को फ्रॉम बिगनिंग से टिल एंड आप जरूर देखिए और एकेडमी का मजा लीजिए. एंड सो ये मेरा वादा है, इट्स माई एश्योरेंस. सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग आवर वैल्यूएबल टाइम, विदाउट वेस्टिंग आवर गोल्डन टाइम, आज का डिस्कशन शुरू हो जाए. सो आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू. So during the discussion if any mismatch or gap you will find, kindly आपका valuable suggestion comment आप डाल दीजिए comment section में. And so without wasting our valuable time, without wasting our golden time, आज का discussion शुरू हो जाए. क्या बात है friends. Friends, it's the SSB series part 2 and part 1 I have already posted for in that is the management accounting. Kindly go through the posted video and definitely you will know more. and में हमारा डिस्कशन है that is cost accounting. so definitely we have to know, हमको पता होना चाहिए who is the father of the cost accounting. A it's Frederick W. Taylor, B it's Philip Kotler, C it's Eugene Farmer, D it's Jerome Lee Nicholson. No doubt friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So Jerome Lee Nicholson is called or known as or regarded as the father of cost accounting. So Frederick W. Taylor, who is the father of the scientific management. Philip Kotler is known as the father of market management, and Eugene Farmer is known as the father of financial management. So friends, हमारा डिस्कशन क्या है, ऐसे द कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग. सो हमको पता होना चाहिए सो व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन और द मीनिंग ऑफ कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग. सो अभी हम चर्चा करें. सो कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग इज डिफाइंड बाय द इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट accountants as a systematic set of procedures for recording and reporting the measurements of the cost of manufacturing goods and performing services in the aggregate and in detail. So the cost accounting that is includes the methods of recognizing, classifying, allocating, aggregating and reporting such cost and comparing them with the standard cost. So इन आगे हम चर्चा करेंगे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा. डेफिनेटली you will know more and more concepts. So second one MCQ क्या है, the scope of cost account includes क्या है. A it's cost control, B it's cost ascertainment, C it's accounting for cost, D it's all of these. No doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. The scope of accounting includes not only cost control but also cost ascertainment as well as the accounting for cost. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one question हम देखेंगे. Costing refers to क्या है, very important pertinent question. Costing refers to what? A its inventory valuation, B its principles and rules, C its accounting of cost, D its both A and B. No doubt friends, so costing refers to क्या है, that is the principles and rules. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the difference between sales and gross profit क्या है. Sales minus gross profit is what? A its net profit, B its cost of goods sold, C its office and administrative expenses, D its all the above. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Sales minus gross profit is what? It's the cost of a good sold. So next one हम देखेंगे the cost which does not involve the outlay cost is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे इसको, A it's imported cost, B it's the conversion cost, C it's the sunk cost, D it's the overhead. No doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. The cost which does not involve the outlay cost is known as क्या है, it's the imported cost. All 62 MCQs are very relevant and vital so far as that is the semester and SSB exemption. So again I am requesting to all of you from beginning till end से जरूर देखिए. So next one MCQ क्या है, the period cost are the example of क्या है, A it's a variable cost, B it's fixed cost, C it's a prime cost, D it's none of the above. So with regard to the period cost in the part 1 in management accounting which we have already discussed friends. So it's the period cost, it's known as क्या है, or example of a fixed cost. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the cost which is neither variable nor fixed in relation to the changes of in volume known as क्या है. So it's the period cost, B it's the product cost, C it's the semi-variable cost, D it's the overhead. No doubt friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. The cost of which is neither variable nor fixed in relation to the changes of in volume known as, that is the variable cost. Semi-variable cost, it's a partly fixed and partly variable. So that's why the semi-variable cost, that's the meaning. So next one, from the batch costing. So batch costing is suitable in industries where where identical products are produced, B it's where the distinct products are produced, C it's engaged in service industries, D it's engaged in construction industries. No doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. Batch costing is suitable in the industries where the identical products are produced or manufactured or made. So friends, हमको पता होना चाहिए what is the meaning of batch costing. So batch costing, it is a cost accounting technique or method which is used by companies or business organization or firm that produce the goods in batches. It's the meaning of batch costing friends. You should remember what is the meaning of batch costing. So next one हम देखेंगे royalties payment on the use of copyrights and the patents are the example of क्या, it's the manufacturing expenses, B it's the distribution expense, C it's the direct expenses, D it's the indirect expenses. So no doubt friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Royalties payment on the use of copyrights and the patents are the example of क्या, direct expenses. So direct expenses, that is the direct material, that is the direct labor, direct overhead. So this is the examples of these are the examples of direct expenses, and the copyrights and the patents, so these are the intangible assets. So next one हम देखेंगे prime cost includes क्या है, A it's a direct material, direct wages and direct expenses, B it's a direct material, direct wages and indirect expenses, C it's a direct material, indirect wages and indirect expenses, D क्या है, indirect material, indirect wages and indirect expenses. Friends, so this is, so it's the prime cost includes what, the direct material, direct wages and direct expenses, and indirect material, indirect wages and indirect expenses are the examples of or these are the components of overhead friends, you have to remember. Okay, indirect wages or indirect labor. So next one हम देखेंगे which costing method is the best suitable or suitable for interior decoration. A it's standard costing, B it's contract costing, C it's the job costing, D it's the batch costing. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब so job costing method or job costing is a suitable for interior decoration. So in this situation so जॉब कॉस्टिंग का समान होगा और यूज होगा. सो नेक्स्ट हम देखेंगे व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द जॉब कॉस्टिंग. लिटिल बिट हम चर्चा करेंगे. जॉब कॉस्टिंग it is a costing method that is used to determine the cost of specific jobs which are performed according to the specifications of the customer or according to the requirements of the customer. So it's the meaning of a job costing friends. You must remember what is the meaning of a job costing. Then so here the equation is here opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock क्या है. So first one is that is the net profit, B it's the office and administrative expenses, C it's the cost of production, D it's the cost of goods sold. No doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. Opening stock plus purchase plus direct expenses minus closing stock, it's what is this cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. So next हम देखेंगे the tire and tube manufacturing company or producing company follows or uses which types of or which costing techniques. Which costing techniques? A it's operating costing, B it's contract costing, C it's the job costing, and D it's the batch costing friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. The tire and tube producing company or manufacturing company follows or uses what? कौन सा टाइप ऑफ कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम? बैच कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम. सो नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे द प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग इज सुइटेबल टू व्हाट. फ्रेंड्स बिफोर आंसरिंग दिस MCQs सो वी हैव टू और हमको पता होना चाहिए व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग. सो प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग इट इज ए कॉस्टिंग मेथड वेयर इफ द प्रोडक्ट्स गो थ्रू 2 or more processes one after one processes. So or the here in process costing the costs are assigned or charged to individual process or operation and averaged over the number of units produced during the said period. It's the meaning of क्या है process costing. So process costing is suitable to which types of farm? A it's a bricks laying farms, B it's a transport farm, C it's a that is the oil refining farms, D it's the Medicare sector. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. Process costing is suitable to oil refining farm. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे for identity. So suppose so it is an analytical statement of cost relating to production of an article or product that shows the total cost per unit for a given volume of output known as क्या है, इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? A it's a marginal costing, B it's the job costing, C it's the process costing. Friends, we have already discussed the meaning of marginal costing, job costing, process costing. No doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे standard costing is a technique which compares the what? Friends, we have to know, हमको पता होना चाहिए what is the meaning of standard costing. According to the definition given by CIMA, standard costing may be defined as the preparation and use of standard costs and their comparison with actual cost and analysis of variance to their cause and points the incident or difference. So it's the standard. So this is the difference between that is the standard cost and the actual cost. To know the gap, मतलब that is the analysis of variance. The management will take the remedial steps. So come to our MCQ. Standard costing is a technique which compares. We have already discussed. So no doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. Actual cost with the standard cost to find out the variation, मतलब that is the gap or the difference or the variation. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे क्या है the costing method that forms of specific order costing under which each job is treated as the cost unit and the cost are accumulated and ascertained separately for each job is known as क्या है. So no doubt friends, A is the right option when the job is there definitely. So A is the right option for this MCQ. मैं again repeat करता हूँ, दोबारा रिपीट करता हूँ. द कॉस्टिंग मेथड दैट फॉर्म्स ऑफ स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर कॉस्टिंग अंडर व्हिच ईच जॉब इज ट्रीटेड एज ए कॉस्ट यूनिट and cost are accumulated and ascertained separately for each job is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे, it's the job costing. सो नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे टोटल ऑफ ऑल डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट इज नोन एज क्या है. हम क्या बोलेंगे, टोटल ऑल टोटल दैट इज डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट को हम क्या बोलेंगे, कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल सी इट सी, दैट इज द वर्क्स कॉस्ट डी इट सी, प्राइम कॉस्ट. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो डी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. Total of all direct cost is known as or called or regarded as or treated as the prime cost. So D is the right option for this MCQ. It's also very interesting MCQs. In batch costing, the point at which the total set of cost and carrying cost is minimum known as, और हम क्या बोलेंगे उसको, its economic order quantity, that is EOQ. It stands for in abbreviation short form mcom. Students, friends, so you have to remember E stands for economic, then O stands for order, Q stands for that is quantity, B it's EBQ, that is the economic batch quantity, C it's job costing, D it's the contract costing. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. In batch costing, so batch is there definitely, no doubt friends. So economic batch quantity EBQ. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, प्रॉफिट इन एन इनकम्प्लीट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज कॉल्ड और इज नोन एज और ट्रीटेड एज क्या. A it's the notional profit costing, B it's the unit costing profit, C it's the batch costing profit, D it's the that is terminal costing profit. No doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So profit in an incomplete contract is called or known as, हम बोलेंगे क्या है, notional profit costing. A is the right option for this MCQ. Next one MCQ क्या है, which technique is used to evaluate the deviations of actual cost from the standard cost. No doubt friends. So here it is D, that is the variance analysis. We have already discussed in previous in 2-3 MCQs on standard costing. So the variance analysis is used to evaluate the deviation. Deviation मतलब क्या है friends? So it's the difference or the gap of actual cost from the standard cost. So D is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे, the cost rises beyond the given percentage known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे, it's the contract clause, B it's that is the escalation clause, C it's the notional profit clause, D it's the contractor clause. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. That is the cost rises beyond the given percentage known as, that is the escalation clause. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे, salary of a foreman और salary payment to the foreman is an example of क्या है और which types का overhead है. A it's variable overhead, B it's the semi variable overhead, C it's the fixed overhead, D it's none of the above. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. Salary paid to or salary of a foreman is an example of क्या है, the semi variable overhead or cost. So next one हम देखेंगे, work is certified on the basis of क्या है. A it's the cost price, B it's the market price, C it's the contract price, D it's that is the cost or market price, whichever is higher. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So work is certified on the basis of the contract price. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one is no doubt friend, the answer will be so the ascertainment of cost after they have been incurred is known as क्या है. A it's historical costing, B it's marginal costing, C it's the process costing, D it's the batch costing. No doubt friends. So when, so it's the ascertained cost after they have been incurred, मतलब क्या है, it's historical costing, matlab A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one, so here we have to discuss if a job is big and spread over longer period of time, then which method of costing is suitable. No doubt friends, so here that is the contract costing, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, so you have to remember what is the meaning of contract costing. So contract costing is a contract made between two parties. One party is a contractor, which is known as the person executing the job, and another is that is contractee, matlab the person for whom the job is done, wherein the specific job orders are undertaken for relatively that is the larger and frame which may take years or longer period to complete, and the billing for the same is done after completion of each milestone of the contractor. Now very good image, I have collected this image from the internet. Friends, you have to remember what is the meaning of contract costing. So next one हम देखेंगे who is responsible for material price variances. Who is responsible? A, production manager. कौन responsible होगा? B, it's the purchase manager. C, it's the finance manager. D, it's the marketing manager. No doubt friends, so B is the right option. मतलब purchase manager is responsible for material price variances. So B is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे terminal costing is also regarded as a what? Terminal costing को हम क्या बोलेंगे? A, whether it's the process costing, B, it's the batch costing, C, it's the contract costing, D, it's the job costing. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So terminal costing को हम क्या बोलेंगे? That is the contract costing. So C is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे which among from the following is a semi variable cost. कौन सा treatment होगा? That is the semi variable cost. It's the rent of a room, B, it's the telephone expenses, C, it's the salary, D, it's all the above. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So telephone expenses are the or will be treated as the semi variable cost. Friends, you have to remember. So next one हम देखेंगे a contract under which the price is ascertained by adding the fixed percentage of profit to cost of contract is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे? A, it's that is the profit plus contract, B, it's the cost plus contract, C, it's the distribution plus contract, C, it's that is the sales plus contract. So no doubt friends, so it's the right option will be what? The B, मतलब cost plus contract. So contract under which the price is ascertained by adding the fixed percentage of profit to a cost of contract, it's known as that is cost plus contract. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one is batch costing is useful to determine what? It's the profit of batches, B, it's the maximum quantity of output, C, it's the minimum quantity of output, D, it's the economic batch quantity. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब E, B, Q we have already discussed. So E stands for what is this economic, B stands for that is the batch, Q stands for that is the quantity. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the scrap of a normal loss is credited to which account? Is credited to which account? कौन सा account में credit होगा? A, it's a process account, B, it's the normal loss account, C, it's the costing manufacturing account, D, it's the costing profit and loss account. No doubt friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. The scrap of normal loss is credited to process account, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one friends, which we have already discussed, overhead is the what is this? No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. In previous MCQs which we have already discussed. So overhead का मतलब क्या है friends? So it's a ongoing business expenses that cannot be directly attributed to a specific activity. Indirectly the overhead will be spent in the specific activities. The overheads are what? That is the indirect labor, indirect wages and indirect expenses. The components of overhead मिलाकर क्या हम बोलेंगे इसको? Overhead. So next one हम देखेंगे in process costing the cost is calculated Well, A, it's at the beginning of each process, B, it's at the end of each process, C, it's at the end of the year, D, it's when the unit is completed. No doubt, friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. In process costing, cost is calculated at the end of each job. So B is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे the type of process loss of which affects the cost per unit of output is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे इसको, और which types of loss, हाँ कौन सा टाइप का लॉस है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग लॉस, दैट इज सेकंड वन इज abnormal loss, सी इट्स द नॉर्मल लॉस, डी इट्स नॉन ऑफ दिस. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो सी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. सो हियर हम बोलेंगे सच टाइप्स ऑफ लॉस को हम क्या बोलेंगे, नॉर्मल लॉस. नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे लॉस अराइजिंग फ्रॉम द रिजेक्टेड द सेमी फिनिश्ड गुड्स इज नोन एज, हम क्या बोलेंगे उसको, वेदर इट्स द ए स्पॉइलेज, बी इट्स स्क्रैप, सी इट्स वेस्टेज, डी इट्स नेट लॉस. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो बी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. दोबारा मैं रिपीट करता हूँ, लॉस अराइजिंग फ्रॉम द रिजेक्टेड द सेमी फिनिश्ड गुड्स इज नोन एज, क्या हम बोलेंगे इसको, स्क्रैप. नेक्स्ट वन, ईच प्रोसेस और डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ ए बिजनेस फर्म इन प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग इज कॉल्ड, हम क्या बोलेंगे उसको, कौन सा सेंटर, ए इट्स इन्वेस्टमेंट सेंटर, बी इट्स द प्रोडक्ट सेंटर, सी इट्स द कॉस्ट सेंटर, डी इट्स द प्रॉफिट सेंटर. नो डाउट फ्रेंड, सी ही होगा राइट ऑप्शन for this MCQ. So each process or department in a process costing is called or known as or treated as a cost center. So C is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे. So batch costing is which types of costing method or technique? कौन सा टाइप से कॉस्टिंग है, ए इट्स ऑपरेशन कॉस्टिंग, बी इट्स प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग, सी इट्स स्पेसिफिक कॉस्टिंग, डी इट्स द आउटपुट कॉस्टिंग. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So batch costing is a specific costing method or a technique. So C is the right option for this MCQ. Next one हम देखेंगे the costing method which is suitable for industries where the production is continuous, manufacturing is carried out और by distinct and well defined processes known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे, कौन सा टाइप्स ऑफ कॉस्टिंग टेक्निक, ए इट्स बैच कॉस्टिंग, बी इट्स प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग, सी इट्स द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग, डी इट्स द आउटपुट कॉस्टिंग. फ्रेंड्स, सो बी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. सो नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे which costing method or technique is used when the quantity of similar and identical products are produced by a firm as one job. हम कौन सा टाइप्स का कॉस्टिंग मेथड और कॉस्टिंग हम बोलेंगे, ए इट्स जॉब कॉस्टिंग, बी इट्स यूनिट कॉस्टिंग, सी इट्स द बैच कॉस्टिंग, डी इट्स द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो सी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. मतलब द बैच कॉस्टिंग is used or technique or method is used when the quantity of similar and identical products are produced by a firm or a company as one job. So C is the right option for this MCQ. Then come to also the interesting MCQs and the vital MCQs. Which one or dash is the authorized body to set up the cost accounting standard boards? Cost accounting standards boards. And friends, so you have to remember CASB. C stands for that is the cost, A stands for that is the accounting, again the C stands for that is the standards, B stands for that is the board. So option A, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, B it's the Company Law Board, C it's the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, D it's the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब Institute of Cost Accountants of India is the authorized body to set up the Cost Accounting Standards Board. Cost Accounting Standard Board. So CASB. नेक्स्ट वन हम देखेंगे डेप्रिसिएशन. डेप्रिसिएशन मतलब क्या है फ्रेंड्स, इट्स द डिक्रीजिंग वैल्यू ऑफ द फिक्स्ड एसेट्स. सो डिक्रीजिंग इज द कौन सा टाइप का एक्सपेंडिचर है, A it's whether the fixed, B it's variable, C it's semi variable, D it's that is all the above. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So depreciation is the semi variable expenses or expenditure. So if the assets machines will be used more, then there will be more depreciation. If the machines will not be used the more, then depreciation will be the less. So that's why the depreciation is the example of a semi-variable expenditure or expenses. Next one हम देखेंगे कैश CAS 10 मतलब क्या फ्रेंड्स. So cost accounting standards 10 deals with a direct expense, B it's indirect expense, C it's the semi-variable expense, D it's the sunk cost. No doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So CAS 10 deals with what is this? The direct expenses. So friends, again I am repeating cost accounting standards. So CAS. So next one हम देखेंगे similar the CAS 16 deals with which aspects? A is selling and distribution overhead, B is the that is the depreciation and amortization, C it's the joint cost, D it's that is the pollution control cost. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब CAS 16 deals with CAS 16 deals with that is the depreciation and amortization. So next one is that is the CAS 18 deals with what aspects? A it's the cost of utility, B it's that is the interest and financing charges, C it's the research and development cost, D it's the employee cost. Friends, no doubt friends, C is the right option for this MCQ. Research and development cost are under the purview of a CAS 18, or the CAS 18 deals with the research and development cost of a business firm or of a company. So next one हम देखेंगे which one is true with regard to the standard costing. कौन सा है? A it is a costing technique for implementing the cost control within the firm. B it's it helps in planning out business activities within the firm. C it's both A and B. D it's none of these. No doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So it is a costing technique, or the standard costing is a costing technique for implementing or to implement the cost control within the firm. It's the right statements are true with regard to the standard costing. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे fixed cost is a cost. Very interesting. So fixed cost A it's which is partly fixed and partly variable in relation to output नहीं होगा. It's the semi variable cost. And B which is changes in total in proportion to the changes in output, ये भी नहीं होगा, that is the variable cost. And which remains same for each unit of output, ये भी नहीं होगा, which do not change the total during a given period despite the changes of output. So here D is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, so it's the common question you have to remember. So fixed cost is a cost which do not change in total during a given period despite the changes of output. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे which activity is true on cost variance under the standard costing technique. A it's the cost variance is the difference between standard cost and the budgeted cost. B it's the cost variance is the difference between standard cost and marginal cost. C it's the cost variance is the difference between standard cost and actual cost. D it's the all are correct friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब cost variance is the difference between standard cost and actual cost. So it's a coming under the that is under the standard costing technique. So vital MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे warehousing expenses are the example of which types of overhead. A it's the production overhead, B it's the distribution overhead, C it's the selling overhead, D it's the material overhead. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So warehousing expenses are the example of इसका the distribution overhead का. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे the difference between the standard material cost and of actual output and actual cost of direct material is known as हम क्या बोलेंगे और कुछ types of variance. So friends, so I will request and I will appeal to all of you. So it is not possible due to time constraint. So I have not included the numericals. Kindly make more and more practice on numerical in the that is the standard costing and in a analysis of variance. So definitely you will get in your semester examination and SSB. Kindly you make more practice in order to get the maximum or more marks. क्या बोलेंगे हमको इसको? ए इट्स द यील्ड वेरिएंस, बी इट्स द प्राइस वेरिएंस, C it's the cost variance, D it's the material variance. No doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. The difference between the standard material cost of actual output and actual cost of direct material is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे उसको? That is the cost variance. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So labor turnover refers to क्या है? A turnover generated by labor, B it's a, that is the rate of change in composition of labor force during a specified period. C it's both A and B, D it's a none of above. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So labor turnover means or refers to the rate of change in which of labor force during a specified period. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे, स्टैंडर्ड कॉस्टिंग इज वाइडली यूज्ड इन व्हिच टाइप्स ऑफ इंडस्ट्री. कौन सा इंडस्ट्री में ज़्यादा यूज हो रहा है? तो स्टैंडर्ड कॉस्टिंग. ए इट्स द प्रोसेस एंड इंजीनियरिंग इंडस्ट्री, बी इट्स द ब्रिक्स लिंक फार्म, सी इट्स द मेडिकल सेक्टर, डी इट्स ऑल द अबव. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो ए इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. Standard costing is widely or mostly used or followed in, that is the process and engineering industry. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So here one equation is there. So material cost variance is calculated by taking into this equation. So material cost variance is equal to dash plus material price variance. A it's the material overhead variance, B it's the material yield variance, C it's the material that is quantity variance, D it's the material mix variance. Friends, no doubt friends. So C is the right option for this MCQ. The material cost variance is equal to, what is this? Material quantity variance plus material price variance. So next one हम देखेंगे, also similar one equation is there. Factory cost plus what is equal to cost of production, or cost of production is equal to factory cost plus what? A it's that factory overheads, B it's the office overheads, C it's the direct cost, D it's the marginal cost. No doubt friends. So B is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब क्या? factory cost plus the office overheads is equal to cost of production. So next one हम देखेंगे, idle time variance is equal to, or how the idle time variance is calculated or measured. idle time into क्या है? idle time into क्या? A it's the standard rate, B it's the marginal rate, C it's the market rate, D it's the actual rate. No doubt friends. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So idle time variance is equal to, what is this? idle time into standard rate. So next one हम देखेंगे, for labor the difference between the actual hours at actual rate and actual hours and standard rate is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे और which types of variance होगा? A it's that is the labor mix variance, B it's the labor yield variance, C it's that is the labor efficiency variance, D it's the labor rate variance. No doubt friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. दोबारा मैं रिपीट करता हूँ, फॉर लेबर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एक्चुअल आवर्स एट एक्चुअल रेट एंड एक्चुअल आवर्स एट स्टैंडर्ड रेट इज ट्रीटेड एज और कॉल्ड और नोन एज क्या है? दैट इज द लेबर रेट वेरिएंस. नेक्स्ट वन हम देखें, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन टोटल वेरिएबल ओवरहेड एब्जॉर्ब्ड एंड टोटल वेरिएबल ओवरहेड एक्चुअली इनकर्ड इज नोन एज, और हम क्या बोलेंगे और कौन सा वेरिएंस होगा? ए इट्स द वेरिएबल ओवरहेड एक्सपेंडिचर वेरिएंस, बी इट्स द वेरिएबल ओवरहेड एफिशिएंसी वेरिएंस, सी इट्स द वेरिएबल ओवरहेड कॉस्ट वेरिएंस, डी इट्स द वेरिएबल ओवरहेड मिक्स वेरिएंस. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स. सो सी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस MCQ. दोबारा मैं रिपीट करता हूँ, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन टोटल वेरिएबल ओवरहेड एब्जॉर्ब्ड एंड टोटल वेरिएबल ओवरहेड एक्चुअली इनकर्ड इज नोन एज क्या है? it's the variable overhead cost variance. So next one हम देखेंगे, that is the interesting MCQs. The standard hours and the standard quantities are generally based on which output? A, it's the standard output, B, it's the actual output, C, it's the normal output, D, it's the final production. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Standard hours and standard quantities are generally based on actual output. So next one हम देखेंगे, from the, that is the analysis of variance. It's the difference between standard it's the, that is the quantity, typing error is there, quantity, and actual, that is the quantity, it's also the quantity, टाइपिंग मल्टीप्लाई बाय स्टैंडर्ड प्राइस इज नोन एज क्या है, इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, इट्स द मटेरियल प्राइस वेरिएंस, बी इट्स द मटेरियल मिक्स वेरिएंस, सी इट्स द मटेरियल यूजेस वेरिएंस, डी इट्स द मटेरियल कॉस्ट वेरिएंस. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स, सो सी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस एमसीक्यू. वंस अगेन मैं रिपीट करता हूँ, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्टैंडर्ड क्वांटिटी एंड एक्चुअल क्वांटिटी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय स्टैंडर्ड प्राइस इज नोन एज क्या है, that is the material usage variance. So it's a friends, it's the typing error, sorry about that and don't mind. So next one हम देखेंगे, that is the gang composition variance is a sub variance of और कौन सा वेरिएंस का, ए इट्स द लेबर मिक्स वेरिएंस, बी इट्स द लेबर एफिशिएंसी वेरिएंस, सी इट्स द लेबर कॉस्ट वेरिएंस, डी इट्स द लेबर रेट वेरिएंस. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स, सो बी इज द राइट ऑप्शन फॉर दिस एमसीक्यू. The gang composition variance is a sub-variance of किसका, that is the labor efficiency variance. So next one हम देखेंगे, which variance is calculated, और कौन सा variance is calculated when the budgeted number of working days is not equal to the actual working days. हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, कौन सा वेरिएंस, ए इट्स द लेबर मिक्स वेरिएंस, बी इट्स द लेबर एफिशिएंसी वेरिएंस, सी इट्स द लेबर रेट वेरिएंस, डी इट्स द कैलेंडर वेरिएंस. नो डाउट फ्रेंड्स, सो डी इज द मतलब सो कैलेंडर वेरिएंस. सो कैलेंडर वेरिएंस इज कैलकुलेटेड व्हेन द बजटेड नंबर ऑफ वर्किंग डेज इज नॉट इक्वल टू द एक्चुअल वर्किंग डेज. So it's a D is the right option for this MCQ. Last but not the least, that is the interesting and vital MCQs. Cost accounting is different from financial accounting with regard to friends, for your kind information, in very shortly I am going to make a video lecture what is the basic difference between cost accounting and financial accounting. So there we will discuss in detail. So come to our question. Cost account is different from the financial account with regard to which aspects? A, it's the ascertained cost, B, it's the controlling of cost, C, it's the reporting the of cost, D, it's the recording of cost. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ, because in initially what are the scope or what is the scope of cost accounting we have already discussed. No doubt friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. And these are all about the 60, that is the vital MCQs from the cost accounting as per the or these MCQs have been prepared as per the prescribed syllabus of SSB in the subject of commerce. So friends, once again I am requesting to all of you during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion आप comment section में डाल दीजिए. और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, I am requesting to all of you, if you like this video lecture, kindly you subscribe it, kindly you share it, kindly you forward it. So I will not take more time. So once again, wishing all the very best, not only for the SSB exemption as well as the other exemptions. So thanks a billion to all of you.